Hey everyone, Cody here with Denver Area Classifieds, and doing another excuse me, doing another review here before we do an interview. But this one, just to be clear and just to be upfront, I've already spoken to the owner here of this family farm beef box out in Nebraska. So I already know a little bit about it. So when I go through this website, if things seem unclear, I'm probably going to know the answer to it. So those of you that are new and never listened to any of these videos or watch these videos, what we do is we interview businesses that are local to Colorado or nearby, or servicing Colorado from a neighboring state like this one, and we kind of just hear their story, how they started, what they're doing, and then we get basically ask them for to give us a special deal, and we promote that deal. Main thing here is to kind of share with you guys how businesses, like their outside perception and inside reality, how they match or they don't match. And what I mean by that is how you see a business from the outside, maybe their marketing website, compared to when you go into the establishment or meet the person over the phone or a video, and how that inside reality matches up with what you see on the outside. So here, a lot of people don't know some of these businesses even exist, but then we're also getting businesses that are thriving, that are just startups from people following the passion of what they're doing. And in our Denver Area Classifieds Facebook group, we are getting probably about 500 to 600 new members a week, and we're getting a ton of people that list things for sale, businesses that promote events, that sort of thing. But it's allowing people to market their product and actually start making an extra income. So we'll get more into how Denver Area Classifieds can help you if you're a business and want to be featured. Definitely reach out to us, and we'd love to interview you. We just want to see what kind of business you are and see if you're a fit for us. So here we go. We are, let's see here, looking into the family farm beef box. I came across this because it was in my group, and it caught my attention just because I've always been a believer of having your meats delivered. I used to use a company that's no longer around, and this company here, it seemed to be pretty dang close to what they were offering, except for this is a small family-owned business, where the other one was a very large corporate business, and they weren't very nice to speak with. So here, they're in Nebraska, and I'm not trying to favor anybody, but you know what? I'm a Husker. I was born in Grand Island, and I'll always be a Husker. So when I saw that this family was in Nebraska, I really wanted to reach out and see if I could hear their story. So the interview for this business is actually going to happen on Tuesday, August 14th, and then later will be added to our podcast, so you can listen in there, or you can just catch the video on YouTube. But it is going to be over a phone call. So we're going to record that phone call, and then we'll transcribe that into a video and allow you guys to listen there, or you can just listen in on the conference call as well. So looking over the website, look here. First thing we see is upcoming delivery dates. So Nebraska dropped sites, obviously September 1st, and then today are nationwide shipping. So basically today shipments are going out to people who've shopped online that are outside of Nebraska, I take it. Let's see here. Some reviews. Even our kids knew the difference. Grace from Omaha. Oh, here's Conifer. Oh, South Carolina. Tears to my eyes. So let's see here. Family farm difference. This video is like 16 seconds long. Definitely get in there. So let's see here. Dry aging. This is something that stores don't do it really anymore. The entire beef is placed in a climate, humidity, and air circulation controlled environment. Natural enzymes break down protein, creating increased tenderness, and water evaporates. Water doesn't have flavor, so the water leaves and the flavor stays to create an enhanced flavor. 14 days later, it's time to make something special for dinner. So this thing is aged for 14 days, which is awesome. And the company I used to order from, that's what they did. And what was nice was when you throw it on the grill or on the pan, the size of the beef really didn't change. Nowadays, you got that soaker pad. It's soaking wet, and you're getting billed for that. And then when you go and cook the hamburger or cook the beef, it shrinks down so much. And that's where they're not aging like these guys are. So I'm not the expert. These guys are. So you'll know in the interview, because we're going to ask a lot of good questions here. So let's see, a 30-pound share of an entire beef raised on multi-general Nebraska farms and ranches. Okay, so obviously they're highlighting a 30-pound box. So 6 individually wrapped steaks, T-bone, ribeye, filet, sirloin, 1 to 2 roasts, shredded beef tacos, barbecue, or good old pot roast. So basically those roasts you can make into shredded beef. 10 to 12 pounds of ground beef. Not all ground beef is created equal. Taste and believe. And you know what? I know the difference. And I'm so excited for this company. 1 to 2 pounds fajita meat. Great for stir fry or Philly steak sandwiches. 1 to 2 pounds of kebab meat, stew meat in the winter. A variety of cuts of brisket, flank steaks, sirloin, tip steak, chuck steaks, short ribs, cube steaks, etc. This requires 1 cubic foot of freezer space. So this here, you know, it's going to feed a family of like 5 to 7. So we'll get more into that. Let's see here. And just going to see, it has their calendar there for delivery schedule. Guys, I want to get Colorado on the map. I want Colorado to be like a destination and constant site on this calendar. I want it to be a frequent occurrence for these guys to come out. So let's see here. So let's see, they got doorstep delivery. Let's see what this is all about. Okay. Okay, it doesn't really say anything about doorstep. Maybe this is, we'll see. Okay, so they got a small box, 1 to 2 people. So, you know, $74. And this is not going to include shipping. 15 pounds, 116. 30 pounds, yeah, 4 to 7 people, $215. Let's see, beef and pork trial size sold out till fall. Family farm beef and pork box. So it's going to include a little bit of both. Cool. So order. Let's just go to this here and see how the ordering process works. Okay, so 30-pound beef box, 4 to 7 people. Hard to see. I should definitely make that darker. Let's see what happens. We hit purchase. How did you hear about us? Very smart. That's good. Pick up or ship. I'm going to pay shipping to my house. Okay. So basically, I'm going to just see if it'll let me leave those fields blank. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna put my email in there yet because I don't want to mess up his statistics or anything like that. But let's see. But I'm pretty sure it's like $30 to ship this one here. Don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So basically, you'd be looking at $250, $245. But I know going to like Safeway or King Soopers, the same pound, the same weight in beef, you're going to be close to $300. But if you were going to actually compare, you know, instead of apples to apples, beef to beef, you got to remember those in King Soopers and Safeway and whatnot, they're not aging their beef, so you're not really getting the amount that it says it's on the container. So, and you'll notice that when you guys order, you order from these guys, you're going to see what I'm talking about. You'll see the fact that when you go and cook it, it doesn't shrink to half its size. It might shrink a little bit, but nowhere near as much as what you're used to. And those of you that are into fitness and CrossFit and whatnot, you know, you guys are big beef eaters. Here is a great opportunity to really actually cut down on cost and cut down on time to go to the store and get it, and really save some money and have higher quality, better ingredients, better overall food going into your body. You know where it's coming from. And so when I interview this company, we're going to go over, you know, more of, you know, the raising of the cattle, that sort of thing, and see really what these guys are doing that's making it special. So let's see here, 15-pound box. Let's see what's all in here. It's probably the same thing. It's just smaller amounts. Yeah, 3 steaks, 1 roast, 5 to 6 pounds of ground beef, so 85%, 15% fat. Stew meat, fajita meat, 1 or 2 other cuts, so brisket, short rib, cube steak, sirloin tips, flank. So I would definitely, I mean, I'm already looking at the bigger one just because I love having meat, and you know I like to cook. So one other thing we're going to do real quick is check out their Facebook page, see what kind of reviews these guys got. All right, so Family Farm Beef Box, you got a great following. I mean, 6,000. Got a few of my friends that like it. Let's go straight to reviews. So 69 reviews. Guys, if you're already buying from this company, which I know they've got, you know, quite a few customers, and I know they've only really started this concept. Like it's just been over a year, I think. They should have way more than 69 reviews. You know, people have a hard time leaving reviews. It's like it's almost like they have to climb Mount Everest in order to leave a review. For goodness sakes, leave these guys a review. If you love their product, you love what they're about, leave them a review. Just ordered my first pork box and my second beef box, and I really enjoy the beef, and I've kept my grill busy this spring and summer so far. I've smoked the short ribs and the fajita meat on my grill, and my Copper Chef grill mat makes grilling the meat, peppers, and onions so easy, grill perfect. Some tortillas heated, so this guy loves it. Okay, 5-star. I'm sold. I picked up my first box 2 weeks ago and love it. Love all of it. I really love that this is a Nebraska family, and to drive in is above and beyond. So, Lynn, where are you from? I'm not too sure. Let's see. My family will never eat store-bought again. Kids and husband love this. First night, kids had the beef filet and gobbled it right up. No complaining. They actually wanted more. Second night, pork hamburgers, same thing. They wanted more. This is amazing. My 2-year-old is a semi-picky eater, but I tell her meat, and now she eats. Can't wait for next month's box. Very nice. We got our first box this morning and immediately thawed the rib steaks for supper. So delicious, tender, flavorful, and the steaks were big. Wonderful customer service. I ordered less than 24 hours before delivery, and there was no problem. My husband said, give them a really good review. He was pretty excited to see a brisket in the box. Just ordered half a beef from a local producer, and I'm sure it will be wonderful. But when it's gone, we're going to be regular customers of Family Beef Box. Okay. Received my box in Florida yesterday in perfect condition. There is 150% difference in Family Farm Beef Box meat and store-bought. That's hard to say fast. I will never go back. I was absolutely impressed with even the ground beef. The steak was better than anything from a steakhouse, and I even cooked my eggs this morning in the leftover fat, and it completely changed the taste of my eggs. I cannot recommend anyone more. Wow. So I'm not going to read all of these. You guys get the idea. Come over, check it out. You know, we're going to do the live interview with the CEO and kind of see the story, how it started, why it started, what they're doing, what their plan is, and kind of go from there. So very excited to see and hear more about this company. For now, you know, looking at these prices, I'm really not going to ask him for a deal, just because this is already a good deal. You know, if you go out and you price this at any grocery store, you're going to see that this is actually very undervalued. So I definitely recommend looking these guys up, but let's see what they have to say tomorrow and see a little bit more on what they're about and what the future holds for this Family Farm Beef Box out of Nebraska. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and remember, with Denver Area Classifieds, we are looking for local businesses in the state of Colorado or surrounding states that have an interesting story. You might have a great concept of a business, and you just want to have a little bit of help getting the word out. Or you might be an entrepreneur and you started doing your own thing with something that's in your passion, and you're following that passion and you've had some success and you're in our group and the group's helping you out, we want to hear your story. So just reach out to us. You can send us a message on Facebook or go to the website, denverareaclassifieds.com, and go ahead and submit some info there. So look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.